Top 10 medicinal plants and their significance in modern life. People say there is a herb for every ailment in the world, and our greenery enthusiasts will tell you that they are right. Nature has bestowed upon us its grace through endless plant species that aid us in staying healthy and lively. Moreover, the ease of gardening in our backyards, balconies, and terraces has opened several doors to encourage growing medicinal plants nearby. Excited to grow your personal medicinal garden? Well, wait a minute. Let's brush up on our concepts about restorative greenery before bringing them home. What are medicinal plants? Medicinal plants carry several healing properties in their being that aids us humans in overcoming various diseases. From something as minor as treating the common cold to dealing with a complex nervous system, these green buddies tackle many major and minor ailments. In fact, our grandparents know their value better than you since herbs were their go-to-home remedies. Before modern medicine's expected availability stepped into the picture, these plants are also not that rare, as they are easily found on the online market and offline nurseries, so more and most people can benefit from them. They are easy to propagate, maintain, and harvest. The healing plants find a welcoming place in the culinary and cosmetic industry. Once propagated at home, you can utilize them while they gorgeously grace your ambience.
Top 10 medicinal plants in India and their uses. The cultivation of medicinal plants is a great way to enhance the greenery quotient while ensuring better health prospects. There are endless varieties of medicinal plants online, so picking the most suitable ones for your garden can sometimes be a task. But don't worry, down below is a list of the best medicinal plants and their uses for you to select accordingly.
1. Holy basil, locally called tulsi. This plant had to be on top of this list. It is known globally for its medicinal powers and across the nation for its religious value. While we Indians worship it with diyas and incense sticks, the plant returns generously with its healing properties. So, the holy basil is often seen in the kitchens, brewing with the chai leaves or in a healthier concoction. One of its most common variants, the Rama tulsi, is known for its grace in removing severe coughs and colds. You can grow it in spiritual-looking terracotta pots with rich soil. Several herbal toiletries are manufactured with Karpura tulsi as their primary healing agent. Overall, this plant can cure malaria, headache, insomnia, respiratory diseases, etc. Some people also prefer wearing tulsi beads, enhancing their physical and mental health.
2. Calendula, a flowering variety that comes in decorative plant seeds packages. It is typically known as the marigold. It stays low maintenance in the preference for soil, accepting the worst of them as long as they are filled with moisture. However, that should not deter you from propagating the calendula in a nutritious potting mix. Apart from producing gorgeous orange-hued flowers, the plant imposes an extreme value in the derma industry. It readily cures sprains, sore eyes, wounds, stings, etc. when applied externally, and the healing tea will benefit fevers, blood circulation, and chronic infections. Propagate it in rectangular plastic pots to see the flourishing with more flowers.
3. Aloe vera. Being a succulent, this green buddy is a hero in the hardy plants category. Aloe vera grows with thick leaves, carrying the Superman of the saps that are incredibly beneficial for our health. Pick a thick leaf and open it up to remove the jelly-like white substance. You can use it in health drinks to cure inflammations from the inside, and it will turn out superb in face packs to lead you to a filter-free tone. Not only that, you can use the sap to treat wounds and cuts as well. When ingested as a healthy beverage, it will prepare your digestive system for a less irritated lifestyle and can even cure chronic constipation, making way for a better appetite. It lends a rugged vibe to the garden when grown in aesthetic floor planters.
4. Sage. We are unsure if the sage word came from this plant, or if the sages gave it the same name as themselves to point out its pure qualities. Whatever it is, the Latin term salvia literally means healing, and that's where the English word sage comes from. A favorite in the medicinal greenery, it picks feminine ailments like menopausal issues, unending lactation, and sterility. Besides this, it also acts as a mood booster for anxiety and depression. The sage plant also reduces liver issues, excessive salivation and perspiration. But if you are dealing with skin issues like inflammations and insect bites, use it externally. From mouth inflammations to vaginal problems, it will give you more comfortable health. It can also promote better heating power in the digestion system, enhancing gut health. This green buddy is also revered for its pure vibrations in the spiritual world, as people burn its leaves to spread a positive aura with its aromatic fragrance and serene vibrations with its incense-like smoke.
Fenugreek. Chefs worldwide call it fenugreek, while Indians know it by the Hindi name, called methi. This plant's seeds, locally known as methi seeds, aid us in several ways. From treating inflammations in the ulcers to keeping the liver safe to enhancing digestion to making weight gain easy, this plant is a boon to Ayurvedic science. It is also a boon for females, as it eases the cramps caused by menstruation and labor. Also, if one is having a bad breath issue, then these seeds will work miracles in altering the mouth odor. In fact, these are often used when someone has lost their mouth's taste buds, perhaps after vomiting. Some people also use them in hair masks, as they promote strong hair growth with a glossy shine.
6. Ashwagandha. An oldie in the medicine world, this plant is as ancient as we can trace back. Since then, it has been used in Ayurvedic science for its varied benefits. Its ingestion in measured doses leads to a more robust immune system, which is its more commonly known use after the pandemic struck. Apart from boosting immunity, it helps in bettering cholesterol levels, reducing anxiety and stress, promoting vision, regenerating brain cells, and keeping the heart young. It is pretty normal to see healthy tonics infused with this herb, as it vouches for better health and well-being. Moreover, these days people even make ashwagandha-infused hot chocolate to satiate their taste buds and keep their bodies warm.
7. Stevia. It is impossible to live in today's diet-conscious world without hearing the term stevia. The advertisements are enough to make us aware of this product's magical sweetness that is 300% more potent than the primary sugar and a lot healthier, too. This plant is super beneficial for people with diabetes, as they can fulfill their sugar cravings in a controlled manner using this herb instead. Also, due to its low calorie content and low carbohydrate profile, it is pretty famous among health fanatics who wish to keep a check on their calories. One may enjoy the taste of sugar without hampering their blood glucose levels.
8. Chamomile. This flowering herb is gaining popularity in modern culture as more and more people are choosing natural ways of enhancing their physical health. Chamomile tea, for instance, is a favorite among people dealing with insomnia because it promotes relaxation and sleep. Besides, the plant is also helpful in aiding digestion and treating regular aches concerning teeth, ears, etc. Not only that, but it is also an essential component in the aroma industry, primarily used in candles, so those who don't like its taste can still benefit from its serene fragrance. The plant gets pregnant with white-petaled blooms carrying a yellow sun-like center.
9. Tea tree. The name has a tree in it, but don't worry, this plant won't take much space and can be easily planted in ceramic pots to maintain aesthetics. However, one may also let it grow big into a shrub. Its usage as a medicinal plant dates back to ancient times, when people often used it for treating their headaches. Its bark is also used for wrapping as a bandage, molding into a sleeping mat and raincoat, etc. The widely known tea tree oil is manufactured from this plant's leaves and twigs. The oil's antifungal and antibacterial skills make it valuable in the cosmetic industry for treating acne and other skin-related issues. The tea tree oil also helps calm the skin from cold sores, burns, infections, etc. More and more cosmetic products are noticing a need to involve this plant in their products.
10. Lavender. What's better than a herb plant? A herb that blossoms with bright-colored flowers. Lavender is one such gorgeous beauty that enhances the beauty around while proving beneficial for physical and mental health. You may grow them in grow bags, too, and once propagated, wait for them to burst with pretty blooms, and they are ready for harvesting. One may sprinkle these flowers over a salad, infuse them in a lemonade, or experiment with some other way to include them in one's diet. This plant, however, is more famously known for its brilliant fragrance, which feels as sweet as a sugar cookie. Lavender-infused candles, incense sticks, and perfumes are appreciated for their stress-releasing effects.
Overall, all medicinal plants named have gained that title to belong in the healing industry. Due to their significant value for our physical health, their propagation will lead to a greener environment, acting as your go-to medical shop when you face bodily troubles. Moreover, with the increasing focus on improving our mental health, we can utilize these plants as a cheap therapy. Both their propagation and usage can lower stress levels in no time. Moreover, online shopping for medicinal plants is as easy as brushing our teeth. Hop on our online gardening website and shop from the medicinal plants list to create your herbal garden, and that too at reasonable rates. What a worthy investment!